Hey everyone, it's your Bair Financial Planning team, Marcy and Victor. It is August 2023. We do these monthly updates normally the beginning of the month, but now it's mid-month because we've had a very busy August already. We're coming back from LPL's national conference where we got to spend a good number of days with about 8,500 of our closest friends. So between LPL advisors that run their practices similar to ours, as well as LPL home office people. And so it's been a great time.
It was. And there's always so much to come home with after a conference, and we didn't have to come home too far because this is in our backyard at the San Diego Convention Center.
Beautiful San Diego.
So it was nice to kind of show off the city. Dodgers were in town, so that was great. They lost the night I went, so I'll give you that. But one of the things I took away with investing my time over the conference was really spending time with the LPL technology teams. They do a lot of great work trying to enable our practices to give you an enhanced and consistent client experience. Some of the things you see on your end, some of the things are on the back end to help enable it and provide for you. One of the things we talked a lot about was Account View. Account View, as some of you may know, is the area where you log in to see your investment accounts that are custodied at LPL. You can download your statements, your tax forms. It's different than eMoney, which you're used to logging into to see kind of your overall financial picture, right? All your accounts you have connected, the stuff you work on with Alondra, or you ask Alondra to help you reset your password because you're not in there enough. So we really wanted to see the enhancements around that, and they're upgrading you from a 1.0 to 2.0 in Account View. There's actually an app that's available in the Google Play and the Apple Store. But then also there's some improvements with it, some capabilities that you'll see another email come from Emily down the road. But ultimately, you're going to be being migrated to the 1.0 to the 2.0. And if you have issues logging in or getting access, username doesn't seem to be working, just know that there's a migration in progress. And if you need help, please reach out to us. Let us be your first call. We know tech could be frustrating at times with the two-factor authentication codes and the emails. Let us help you, and then we'll get you to an improved 2.0 experience, which I think you'll really like. I like it a lot more as well. But I really spent my time there kind of learning what we can do better from a technology standpoint for our clients.
Yeah.
What was some of the, I know there's a lot you did, but what was one of your favorite things?
Yeah, a lot of the things I did had to do with kind of our company culture. For Bair Financial Planning is really about giving back to the community and also supporting diversity, equity, and inclusion. And so I spent a lot of time with different teams inside of LPL with that, their Advisor Diversity and Inclusion team. I sit on the Advisor Inclusion Council, which is a council comprised of advisors in our diverse group. So I represent the LGBTQ community. And so we did a lot of great events throughout the weekend, but one of them had to do with a give back to the Hillcrest Youth Center. And we stuffed backpacks for gay youth that needed those overnight kind of emergency kit, if you will. And so we were able to support them with that. And then other great events supporting our other diverse advisors and trying to get more diverse advisors within our industry. So spent a lot of time with that. Great time building a lot of community connections.
Yeah, it was great. I went to the Hispanic Advisor meetup as well, and each group had their meetup. And definitely more of us in the profession. But it was great to know that there's work and people like you behind that initiative. So another thing with being busy in summer is probably family vacations, school's out, kids are out of school, you're trying to, balance the schedule. I know I can relate to that now. I'm learning that firsthand with our kids, and we're very excited to go on our annual kind of Minnesota trip to the lakes. As you know, if you've been following along with us for the last few years, this is the time of year that we head out there. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you all have had a fun summer travel or about to have fun summer travel, and the airports are kind to you, as well as traveling with kids are kind to you. I'm learning that as well.
Good luck.
Our girls, they love flying. They actually do like it. They feel pampered. They get their snacks, their movies. They do all right. But with summertime, there's some new trends we're emerging that we're seeing from you clients, from the reviews we're having with you, some of the feedback we're getting in the first half of the year. A lot of it was around home improvements, big expenses, windows, roofs, a lot of the stuff, landscaping that the weather in San Diego, yes, we get weather in San Diego this year, exposed in our homes was kind of the trend. But now there's a new trend that we're kind of hearing that I think, Marcy, you kind of want to talk about.
Yeah, I think, it's around insurance. It's around homeowners insurance in particular. We're seeing prices go up, premiums go up. You might have started experiencing that yourself. Also, coverage is changing, so we want to really alert you that there's really shrinking now amount of carriers that are here in California due to wildfires and all the natural disasters like that, that you need to make sure you do not let your policy lapse. So do not let your policy lapse. That's a big no-no because you don't want to have your coverage dropped. And also bundling insurance between your auto and your homeowners carriers can help you protect you with that a little bit. Reach out to us if you do get into some sort of circumstance like that where you're getting concerned about your policy or you really want to make sure you're in the right place. After disaster happens, after an accident happens, and that's not the time that you need to try and get your coverage. So reach out to us. We've got referrals to people that are professionals in this arena that can definitely help you out.
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of the letters we're receiving are the premium increases we're getting, and some people say, "Oh gosh, I'm finding somewhere else." But sometimes the best move might be no move.
Sometimes you can't go anywhere else, or you're purchasing a new home and you can't even get insurance on that new home. So be aware of all of that.
Yeah, that's one thing to ask if you're looking at homes. Are you in an area where you can easily get homeowners insurance? There's maps I've been discovering that some realtors do have access to that shows where this property may be in maybe one of those hazard areas. Because like you said, we've heard a story where someone almost wasn't able to close on their home just because they simply couldn't get a homeowner's policy. Yeah. So new variables changing to make life interesting as always, because that is life. But we hope you the best when it comes to that. Like Marcia said, reach out to us if you have any questions on that.
Yep.
I forgot to plug in the busy summer comment that was supposed to tie into our conference travel. I totally forgot about that. Yep. But we're about to have fall tends to be kind of our conference season. So if you see some out of office communication, just know that's coming. I know myself, I have about 3 coming up. I'll get to go to Nashville for the first time I've never been, so I'm excited for that. Somewhere between Denver and Boulder, and then as well as Phoenix. So just know that that could be coming. We'll be kind of in and out of the office over the next few months, just trying to learn and bring stuff back to the home base here and improve overall the client experience you have with us and our team.
Yep. And then the last thing we have to share with you is just a reminder about our client appreciation event that we'd love to see all of you at. It's going to be on Thursday, September 28th. It'll be at Stone Brewery again. We'd love to see you, celebrate with you. And as you know, it's a great time. Many of you have already RSVP'd, but if you haven't yet, please let us know. It is a brewery, so they probably won't run out of beer, but it's still good to know if you're coming or not. So we look forward to seeing you. Please RSVP and take care. Enjoy the rest of your summer.